Hey David, it's Penguin. How are you? I want to thank you for being a patron, and I'll get right into the questions that you've asked. The first question you asked was how to punish Cammy's V-trigger spiral arrow. Now, all the variations of her V-trigger spiral arrow, with the exception of the EX version, are going to be minus 13. But as you stated in your question, she seems to be out of range. Now, it's possible that she might be out of range. If she does it like right in your face and you block it, then yeah, she'll be out of range. She'll be too far away. But if she does it from like a mid-range and you do block it, you should be able to get stand medium kick punish from most ranges. And also, I think you can probably do stand fierce as well. So let me look at your frame data real quick. So your stand fierce is 8 frames. Your stand medium kick is 6 frames. So both of those will actually afford you a little bit of time. So you could actually do like walk forward. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 5 frames. So you can walk forward a couple of frames and actually do stand medium kick afterwards. So, you know, you got, what is that, minus 13? So you have 8 frames to move forward, which is quite a bit of time. It's about a tenth of a second. So you can do like a micro step forward and then stand medium kick if you want, or you can just try to do stand fierce if she does it from a bad range, and then you could follow up with a target combo and V-trigger if you have it, or with stand medium kick, you know, you could follow it up into a Tatsu and then do like another Tatsu or a dragon punch to finish out that combo. But anyway, let's get right into your first match. So you are against a gold Cammy. And we are going to see how this works out for you. And again, I'll let you know if the Cammy's doing anything that's not necessarily real, or if there's anything that I'm noticing from a pattern recognition standpoint, where maybe like you're not paying attention to something that the other player is doing. So anyway, here we get right into it. Both of you are taking a slow start. Yeah, so we're playing just conservatively. And it seems just like, okay, so what I'm noticing here is that you're just right outside of your range. So that's like the max range for your stand fierce. And she gets pushed back and, you know, you're chilling. So that gets blocked. You whiff this one. You whiff that one too. And then you whiff that one too. So if the Cammy was paying attention to that, she may have been actually able to, you know, to whiff punish that, because she does have faster hard buttons. And again, there's another whiff. And she jump, neutral kick, anti-air. That's weird. She tries to punish it sweep, but too far away. No anti-air there, unfortunately, but, you know, you got to consider Cammy's jump. All right, so this is where the match finally begins to pick up. So Cammy's going to probably do dash up, light punch or something. Yeah. Oh, she just tries to dash up throw. And she's ready with the anti-air again. So basically now at this point, you are in, like you're at the tip of Cammy's range. If she keeps doing this, you can probably parry. So you parry it. And then do the punch follow-up, the one that like pushes her forward, so that you can get yourself some space so that you can work around this pressure, because a lot of Cammys tend to like want to just continue to do that. See, she's done it 5 times in a row. There's your punish. Good stuff. You get the dragon punch and you're going to optimize this punish. All right, you get the hard knockdown. Do you go for the fireball mix-up? No, we go for crouch medium punch okizeme, which is fine. There you go. You get a good combo here. All right, now I would probably recommend, yeah. So rather than have doing that setup again, I mean, like you buried it a little bit, but since you do get the hard knockdown here, I would probably go with like one of the demon flip setups, like either demon flip fireballs, or maybe just like up forward fireball, and then use that pressure to kind of set up something hard to block, rather than going for that, because this is you're at the point in the round where you got to do something real dirty to win. And this is just a little bit too honest of a mix-up, in my opinion. So she gets that. Too far for the punish. You tried to do... Oh, you were sweeping, so you were focused on the ground game. That happens. You focus on the ground game, they end up jumping, and then you get hit. But she doesn't finish it up, so she's giving you an opportunity to survive here. Good throw tech there. Ah, that's what you're talking about. So if you missed the attack, I would just let it go. So yeah, and that's exactly what you do. You let it go. Good stuff. And she just caught you trying to throw tech there, I believe. And yeah, that happens. It's okay. All in all, I mean, that was pretty good. There wasn't, like, you know, anything major that I can, like, you know, criticize here. Oh, wow. That was a good reaction. Can't complain about that. Alright, so the Okizeme here can be a number of things. She could do, like, dash forward. Yeah, so she's walking from the looks of it. So she's trying to shimmy you here. She gets it, but she's so far away that she can't even do anything about it. Oh, no. Let me see. I want to look at your inputs real quick when you get jumped on. Yeah, no, you weren't trying to DP. I thought it was you were trying to DP, but I think you're just trying to do crouch medium punch. Now there's not really much that she can do at this point. She's too far away. So you can actually take a swing back. She might try to do something like, you know, a medium kick or something, but she's backing off. Yikes, 2 sweeps in a row, and another crush counter sweep. And you have a lot of stock here, so you can make something happen. There's your opportunity. You can anti-air her when she lands. Or not when she lands. So you could do back, hard punch into whatever you want, but that's okay. I understand you weren't expecting it. Yeah, and she was just committing to that sweep option. So, you know, it's tough there. You didn't have a lot of health. It was really difficult. Like, she's sweeping, which isn't necessarily fast, but like, you know, it's faster than you can react to now. You know, it's faster than your human reaction. So if you're moving forward and you're not expecting the sweep, you may get hit by it. And that's exactly what happened there. And, you know, that's normal. That's life. It's no big deal. You know, you just learn from those mistakes and, you know, continue to grow as a player. Versus a Buki here. So how do you deal with dash shenanigans? Oh wait, this isn't right. 4-8. Oh, I'm sorry. 4B8 777CA4. There we go. So, Ibuki's dashes are not invincible. The shenanigans can be dealt with in a number of ways. If you are scouting them out, you can interrupt them with fast buttons. I would not risk trying to throw out of them because you may throw in the wrong direction, and the whiff animation for throw is a lot longer than the whiff animation for a whiffed button, so like a jab or a stand light kick or something like similar. So you want to check with fast buttons, and then also just make sure that your guard is, you know, your guard is ready, because that's gonna be like one of the harder things to deal with. Is like, let's say that you're guarding slow. I bet she's gonna throw kunai. Oh, she doesn't? Ah, okay. So she wants to build, she's giving you a lot of room. Like, she's giving you so much room to work with here. So basically what you want to do, just, okay. So that was kind of a whiff punish, unfortunately. I mean, like, so she does this, you do crouch medium kick, it's about to happen. There it comes. There's the, I mean, we're talking like, right, it's no, your crouch medium kick is not active anymore. Oops, I went too far back. Alright, there it is. There's the Ibuki, right? So, let's see who recovers first. You recover first. So like, yeah, you had the right idea. You recovered first, but you just reacted too slow. So you did it, but you just did it a little too late, and that's okay. I mean, it's fine, you know. Sometimes, you know, it happens to me all the time too. I'll try to check like Kuma's forward hard punch, and I'll jab it, but I jab too late, like a counter hit. Or I'll try to check Laura's V skill, and I'll try to check it with jab, and I get thrown because I'm just a little too slow. And that happens. All right, so you blocked the overhead? No. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like you just blocked it a little too slow. Oh, you weren't even blocking in the right direction, actually. There you go. Now you get the back block. She doesn't follow up the combo, so that's fortunate for you. DP. What is your punish? That's a good punish. I like the ambiguous jump there. What did you press? Let's see. So if they're ever like right above you, you always want to do, well, I don't know about from this range. Dragon Punch maybe, but like, you know, you're not even you're not even buffering the input, so it may be too late here. Back Fierce, which is what you tried, but you got counter hit. Good block there, and now it is your turn, as you identified there. That sucks. Plus frames there, you gotta hold that. There's the counter hit overhead. You dash out. She's coming back. Do you get the DP in time? No. You try to do back Fierce again, and it was just too slow. So it was just you were doing things just a little too slow, but you were doing the right things. So, you know, you can't beat yourself up over that. There you go. Nice combo. I like it. What's your setup here? Good. That's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you made a variation because you were having issues with your anti-air getting beat out. So you changed it up. I like that. So, unfortunately, you both hit the ground at around the same time. Yeah. And let's see. You press a button. Okay, yeah. So you're both pressing buttons here, and you just get hit. It happens. Maybe I would have pressed something a little quicker there because of where you were positioned. But, I mean, like I said, that's fine. And that's just a side switch mix-up. Sometimes it just happens, you know? That's life. So, you know, let's see when you started to block that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it took you 13 frames to block the other way. So again, it's just like you're reacting slowly. You might have been tired. It might have been late at night, or you might have been distracted or something. So I wouldn't, like again, I wouldn't beat myself up over it. You evaded this time. That's good. That's a good choice. Now you can't whip punish this, I want to say. Oh no, no you can't. Okay. Good crush counter. Oh, okay. So on the crush counter sweep, I would look up right here. I would look up Akuma Fireball setups off of crush counter sweep. So you get a lot of frames here to think about what you're going to do. So I know that, remember, crush counter sweeps are always a hard knockdown. So you need to use this opportunity to build, if not build, some air fireball setups. Find some on Twitter, find some on YouTube, and see what you can come up with, because this is an opportunity for you to do something that's really difficult for her to block. And so, like, you know, when you finally did jump, she had enough time to anti-air it. But she goes for V reversal instead. Nice Dragon Punch, I like it, good stuff. +3, she's got to respect. And then see, you're covering your jump in with the fireball. But she gets out. Oh, you could have killed there. Good throw. Alright, so she's got no health there. Oh, that would have been it. You could have killed her there too. Oh no, the beginning of the end? No, he messed up the combo. That's it. I'm going to run that last sequence back so that we can, I'll slow it down so that you can kind of, we'll break it down so that we can identify exactly what happened and what went wrong here.
Round 1.
So, let me go to round 2. Round 2, key displays on. Now I'll speed it up a little bit. Okay. So we'll run through here. Actually, I'll speed it up just a little bit more because I think the round ends it. Here, alright, so the round's going to end in about 20 seconds. So, after you land that crouch medium kick, bop, bop, bop. Oh, there's a throw, and then I think you get the crouch medium kick right here. Alright, so I don't see a buffer of any sort. No, there's no buffer. So you could have buffered into like EX Fireball to make that safe, or to have killed, like you could have done Tatsu, which is not safe, but also would have killed. But yeah, definitely, like if you land that hit and you think that it's going to heal, or like, you know, if you're not sure if you're going to land the hit and you really want to make it safe, or you want to continue to apply pressure, I would definitely recommend doing EX Fireball here, because it's fast and it does have some frame advantage from that range. But so, here we go. And she jumps in with this, she catches you focusing on the Fireball game. I believe you telegraphed your intent to Fireball by doing a backdash. Let me double check. There's a backdash. She follows the backdash with a jump. you throw the fireball immediately. So what happens a lot of times, people want to telegraph, they don't mean it. It just happens. They telegraph their intent to continue to zone, whether it's a back jump or whether it's a fireball, or a backdash, I mean. So you got to be careful with that. And she sniffed it out, and it was the right read here. So now you're going to take this. This is supposed to be a cancel into V trigger right here. But I think she's trying to do EX. Yeah, I don't know what the hell she was trying to do. Yeah, no idea. Those inputs look like an EX kunai, but the hard punch one came out first. Maybe negative edge. So anyway, now she pulls out the V trigger with the weirdest V trigger input I've ever seen. Now you're at... Yeah. You try to throw here? Now she's going to hit you with that. I think the block stun is going to be over. Yeah, so this... Block stun was over. You just weren't blocking from the looks of it. So let's see. There's that. Okay, yeah, so... That's the second hit of the combo. She did crouch medium punch into that. Then, you are pressing back. You press forward now. Oh, because you're preempting yourself for the side switch. That never happened. You're pressing back again. Oh, you're trying to backdash. Oh, boy. Okay. So she hits you with the air reset and probably the side switch. Now, here is tricky. It's going to be a 50-50. Depending on how far you fly back, she'll be in front of you or behind you. So there's really no way to know for certain, but like looking at the way that you're floating here, you're going to end up on the right side, yeah. So she hits you with jab. And probably just finishes the combo out, target combo, and yeah. That was a real like scrambly situation. So I mean, like it's not your fault. You know what I mean? Like the only thing that might have been differently handled there was by never putting yourself in the situation, by just like rather than doing backdash fireball, just do the backdash, build some space and see what she does, because there's no urgency to end the round at that particular moment. You know what I mean? Like since you let her go, you got to make sure that you're not doing too much and getting yourself into trouble. Now something else that you could have done there is just like do your dragon punch. Like if you're not sure which side she's going to end up on and you feel like she's going to continue to press buttons on you, this is how you do the input for dragon punch. You do down back, down forward, down back, down forward, like, and you're just doing that. So you do like down back, down forward, down back, down forward, down back, down forward, like real quick, and then press your 2 punch buttons, and regardless of what side she ends up on, you're going to get a dragon punch. Okay, now versus Akuma here. I got baited into throwing a lot of bad fireballs because he kept headbutting the air, but more generally, it feels like a guess between that knee hop thing he does and a jump. One requires a reaction poke to keep him out, and the other one requires an anti-air, but I can't seem to reliably react to either. If you're having difficulty reacting to something like that, it's because of a concept known as hyper-focus. Because you are so focused on either one option or the other, it's really hard for you to react to the other one. So let's say you're scouting for knee and that's what you want, and he ends up doing a jump in. It messes with your mind, so you actually have to like recalibrate your brain to react to that stimulus, and since it's not the one that you're looking for, it happens a little bit slower. That's normal. That's just you know, game theory, fight science, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so this is going to be a jump in. You're whiffing a big old button there, and he's going to land on you. Oh, you blocked in time. Great. But now he's in your face. This is plus, and then you get SPD. He did... Which version was that? Let me go back. That's Light Punch SPD. So, Light Punch SPD, if he quick rise and he dashes, you can attack here. If he presses anything, he'll get counter hit. So you could do stand medium kick in this situation, because he's going to be -3. So after the dash up. So he's going to be -3 after the light SPD on dash up. So like I said, stand medium kick, stand medium punch. But anything more than 8 frames will get thrown if he does SPD again. His fastest button is 4 frames and it's a jab. So even still, if you press a medium button off of this setup, you will beat it because button priority. Oh, he does bear grab. Are you ready for it? Yes. But you don't get to punish. And you're almost put in the corner. Whenever Geef does this, so this is not that. Whenever Geef does charge hard punch, sweep that. You can sweep it. He has no armor on the lower body of this. It will crush counter him. So if he's holding it, you can crush counter him. So that's plus frames. You got to respect that. After this, yeah, that's what I assumed he would do from that range if you blocked. Now you got to hold up. What you do, you get the hit, you get out of the corner. Nicely done. Dash up. Good shit. Red fireball. Oh boy. What were we trying to do there? Let me look at your inputs. Oh, I was trying to be... Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, that... Yikes. That's probably the lesser of two evils because of that. Because if you had done the EXDP and gotten counter hit, and you tried to teleport back and it just got... What is that input? That's the input for teleport, right? Hold on, I'm gonna slow it down so I can see exactly what comes out. Does teleport not have invincibility on the first frame, or is that something different? Or is that EX Tatsu? Is that what ended up coming out? Is EX Tatsu? Okay, I don't know. Bam! That's gonna be the round. So running bear grab is not a real mix-up, in the sense that it's like so frame perfect that you have to guess. So you get a little time to think about it. This is plus as hell, and he's probably gonna combo afterward. Yeah. Now you back off. He backs off. You guys have you have the neutral again, which means that you can actually kind of work the area a little bit. Yeah, and he's doing that standard hard punch again. You have to be very careful against Geef when you do air fireballs, because let's say he recovers from this, which he will. He'll have time to block it, but instead of blocking, he can actually lariat instead. So he can lariat there, and it will have projectile invulnerability, and it'll hit you out of the air, and it does a lot of damage. So you missed the throw here because he was crouching, and he's going to throw you back. And he backs off again. And again, yeah, it's just like you know, you wanted to zone. He's just doing a lot of crazy stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, boom, just like doing stuff in neutral. So what you're showing him here by not challenging any of this or punishing, like hitting buttons back, is that you are afraid to press and you want to zone or you want to stay back. So he just, you know, unfortunate again. He read the fireball. You're gonna take that and probably the sweep. So now he's got full critical art. The next hit may kill you here, but you have a lot of resource, so you can make something happen. What do you do? So let's see. You block that. Nice. He's jumping? Oh, knee hammer. All right. And see how all this stuff he's doing in neutral here? There it is. Good stuff. Wow. Okay, cool. Now you gotta be real careful about tick throwing against Zangief, because Geef has, not only does Geef have a one frame reversal super, but his EX spinning pile driver is also throw invincible. So you gotta be real like careful about that. But anyway, so you're making a pretty good comeback here. You're showing him that I think he's gonna land. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Oh. Oh no! That's gonna be the game. Yeah. So let's see. Does that combo actually work, or is it EX only? Because I see that you're pressing 2 punches here. And that's, yeah, and that's it. But yeah, no, that's just an unfortunate drop. It was an unfortunate drop. The Geef was doing a real good job of conditioning you to want to throw buttons or throw out fireballs and stuff. But yeah, if Geef is whiffing stand like full charge stand hard punches or headbutts repeatedly, you can check that. You can check that. You can press something. You can press something to deal with it, like, you know, try to. You can sweep the crouch hard punch on, or the stand hard punch on reaction, because it's not fast even if he just lets it go, and it's also it only has armor on the upper half of his body, so low attacks will beat it. And then, yeah, try to figure out some stuff with your fireball in the air. Except for in the Geef matchup, you don't have it. Like, it's not really an option that you can exercise very often, because Geef has Lariat, and it does have projectile invulnerability and hits on both sides of him. So even if you do get like a front mix-up or a back mix-up, it doesn't matter, because he's just going to spin to win. And that is all that I think I have to say today. But yeah, all in all, man, keep it up. Looks like you're almost ultra plat here, or ultra silver, I mean. So I think you're just like, you know, real close to gold. I think you could do it, man.